and I start my world tour on September 6th.
How's it coming along, prepping and leading up to it for you?
Prepping, it's always, going into tour, it's always, you know, you work, and then you only have, you think you have all this time before a tour to plan, and then a week before the tour, you're like, oh my God, I have to change things. I forgot that I have to, like, rehearse, I have to learn this, and I need video content for this, and I have, you know, millions of outfits that I have to try on and make and wear, and so it's always crazy the week before because you're just trying to get everything in. Personal life, like therapy sessions, stuff like that you can't do on the road, and you know, go shopping for your personal life and everything. You're training, you're getting in shape, so it's a lot.
God, how much training are you doing to get for this?
I'm not necessarily training like an athlete. The amount of exercise that I do on stage is very taxing. So what I'll do is I work with my trainer, and we work out for an hour, sometimes an hour and a half, and it's just, it's all cardio and toning and things like that. There are times too where when I start to work out, sometimes if I'm in a private setting, I sing while I'm on the elliptical or jumping rope, which is extremely hard.
Yeah. Do you take the trainer with you on tour?
I will have my trainer out at certain days, and she will leave me with things to do. So she'll come out and check in and see how everything's going. And it's hard. It is very hard to continue to have a healthy exercise routine while you're performing every night, an hour and a half of like cardio basically. But I make time to fit it in, and I feel great. And nutrition is a key thing. And right now, that I am training like a pro athlete. So with food and stuff, scheduled times and this and that, and I'm feeling so great.
Yeah. You seem like you're in a really good, happy place.
I am.
Because I read your Instagram post where you had your photos lined up side by side by side. You wrote something really deep and thoughtful. Tell me the thought process behind that.
The thought process behind my Instagram post was I was passing by. You know, I was looking through my comments and things like that, and someone had posted a picture that had all of my outfits from every VMA that I've been at, and I thought, wow, I love the one from what was yesterday, from Sunday night. And then I looked at the very first time I ever went to the VMAs, and I just looked so bony and fragile and unhappy. And yes, I was at the VMAs, and I was 16, and I was having an incredible time, but at the same time I was miserable. And I look back at that and I think, you know what, I may have been thinner then, but I'm so happy that I'm healthy today. And I have curves, which are a lot sexier than what I was aiming for, which was, now I think curves are beautiful. And I feel great.
When you see women like Beyonce, who was on stage on Sunday, Sofia Vergara, curvy, how much more helpful is it for people to see that curves are okay when you see the women like that, women like yourself?
When I was growing up when I was a preteen, the people that I had to look up to body image-wise, everything that was in the media and fashion, it was extremely underweight models. This was before they banned that. I had the girls in the tabloids of young Hollywood who were all very bony at that time. And that was the in thing. I really credit women like Beyonce and Kim Kardashian when she stepped out on the scene, and her sisters completely evolutionized what our generation's view of and perception of what beautiful is. I really think they had a huge impact on that, and that's why you can think whatever you want about the Kardashians, but they really did help tons of women feel comfortable within their own skin, and I like to carry that message on. And throughout that, you know, now we have incredible other women too. You know, you look at, J-Lo, you look at Scarlett Johansson, Sofia Vergara, Beyonce, who I don't really consider human. She's more like a goddess. So, and you know, they have amazing figures, and it's more realistic and achievable than something that my body was not made to look like.